So Evan Lindy, I gotta remember my buddy name, Eli. I don't know why I forgot Eli's name. Eli and Evan. This is their 42nd daily vlog. Shout out to them. All right, Eli started, I don't know, Eli probably started like 3 years ago. Pretty cool guy. Talked to him a lot. You guys already know Evan. Evan's probably been a videographer and photographer for like a decade plus now, and he's been doing this for a while, so he's solidified. But still, shout out to him. I remember when he first started, well, not necessarily when he first started, but like when he first started in terms of like social media, because he's always been a professional videographer. When he first started, his half of a decade of experience in social media, he used to just post monthly. Then it went down to weekly, and now it's daily. A lot of you guys, I mean, at least that watch me, started your own journey in some sort of way, maybe, right? But for him, it was never about the repetition. I know a lot of my guys, a lot of guys that you know, the repetition is what is the key. But for him, it was always just the cinematography and the way that he produced his vlogs, which I'll put a clip right here to explain to you guys exactly why his main focus is cinematography. This is the reason I believe that he was so successful, because he didn't care about the fame or necessarily the money. Obviously it came, but his main goal and his main focus was to kind of create a cinematic experience for the people watching his thing. And with the daily vlogs that he's been creating, I've been personally watching them, but I watch all my people's vlogs. So, but personally, I've been watching them, and he doesn't really care about storyline. And I've studied storyline for the past 2.5 to 3 years. And as you guys know, I mean, I've been doing this for a little while, and story is important, but creating a story is hard, especially doing it like spontaneously, sporadically, and authentically. And me and him was talking, and I just wanted to make this little section, which you guys won't hear the whole section unless you're on Patreon or something like that, but he doesn't want to create a story because he doesn't want to ruin his authenticity. And I know a lot of you guys, especially if you're on any like paid platform that I'm posting this on, the people that watch these, paid platforms, for me specifically, the reason why you watch it is so you can start doing your own thing. Now, to ruin your authenticity it's easy to ruin your reputation / authenticity. But your authenticity is you. So no matter if you create it through a story, no matter if you create it through genuine moments, you don't have to ruin your authenticity to make a story. The problem is if you're gonna do it daily, it's very difficult to create a story rather than just pick up the camera and shoot. And when I create these videos, a lot of you guys think like the B-roll is hard and X is hard, X is hard, X is hard, right? The reason why it's hard is because you haven't put in enough time doing it. And obviously it's gonna be difficult because when you're recording yourself in the camera, at least for the guys that are doing that, which is the ones that's gonna see this portion of the video. So thank you guys for your support. You guys are struggling, most of you guys, especially the ones that I talk to, most of you guys are struggling because you think that the story needs to start A, B, C, right? Arc 1, Arc 2, Arc 3. Obviously that's the case. But when you're creating it, you want to start day and night. You're too chronological. This is not school, right? Like you're not in a fucking class. You're in real life. The story doesn't, when you watch a movie, let's just change it up a little bit so you can understand the dynamic. When you watch a movie, you start in the beginning of the movie, and then days go by, sometimes years, sometimes weeks, sometimes months in the character's life, but it feels like the same day because it's a story, right? Like they wake up, they go to sleep, they meet this person, they wake up, they go to sleep, they meet this person, they meet that person, they meet that person. But you guys want to wake up, do your shit during the day, go to sleep, and post that every day. It just doesn't work. You got to have some fucking substance, at least a little bit. That's it for all the paid guys. That's all y'all really get. If y'all have any other questions, just reach out to me personally.